Welcome back to the Talk with B channel, where we talk about relationships, dating with purpose, marriage, emotional intelligence, and everything that helps you build healthy love the right way. Today's conversation is deep, because a lot of people are entering relationships feeling chosen, but not truly cherished. And the truth is, there is a big difference between somebody choosing you and somebody valuing you. There are people who will pick you because you are available, but there are people who will cherish you because they genuinely see your worth. And if you don't understand this difference, you can spend years in a relationship feeling emotionally empty while technically being in love. So today, let's talk about the big difference between being cherished and being chosen. And trust me, this conversation may change the way you look at relationships forever. Comment and subscribe to this channel so that more people can get this knowledge. Let me tell you a story. There were two ladies working in the same office. One got engaged quickly, the other stayed single longer. Everybody admired the one that got engaged first. Pictures everywhere, rings shining, weekend dates, matching outfits, public love. Meanwhile, the second lady was constantly hearing, "When will somebody choose you? Your mate don't marry. You're too picky. At least manage somebody." Eventually, the first lady got married quickly. But something strange started happening after the wedding. She became quieter, more exhausted, emotionally withdrawn. People thought marriage was stressful. But the real issue was this. She was chosen, but she was never cherished. Her husband liked the idea of having a wife, but he never truly valued her. He chose her because the timing worked, because pressure was coming from family, because everybody around him was settling down, because she was convenient. But cherishing somebody is different. Cherishing means, I see your value, I protect your heart, I respect your emotions, I care about your growth. I don't just want access to you, I appreciate you. Years later, the second lady eventually got married too. But the difference was obvious. The man didn't just marry her, he honored her, listened to her, protected her emotionally, spoke proudly about her, supported her dreams, respected her opinions. And suddenly, people realized something important. It is possible to be chosen and still feel unloved. And it is possible to wait longer and finally experience genuine emotional security. This is where many singles get it wrong. They are celebrating selection instead of substance. Some people are not looking for you, they are simply looking for a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, companionship, someone to reduce loneliness. So when they meet you, they fit you into an empty space in their life. That is being chosen. But being cherished is different. Being cherished means they deeply value who you are. Your presence matters, your emotions matter, your peace matters, your growth matters. A cherished person never has to beg constantly for basic love and respect. One major sign of being cherished is emotional safety. You don't feel like you are competing for attention every day. You don't constantly feel confused. You don't keep decoding mixed signals. You don't spend nights wondering, does this person even value me? When somebody cherishes you, their actions speak clearly. Not perfection, but consistency. Healthy relationships are built on consistency, respect, care, intentional communication, and emotional maturity. Not just chemistry. A lot of people are in relationships built only on excitement. But excitement without value eventually becomes emotional exhaustion. Now let's be honest. There are relationships where people only stay because of benefits. Maybe financial support, beauty status, convenience, loneliness, pressure from society. But the moment difficulty enters, the relationship starts shaking. Why? because they were attached to benefits, not connected to the person. Real love goes deeper than convenience. This is why emotional intelligence in relationships matters. Because mature love asks, how do I make this person feel seen, respected, and emotionally secure? Not, what can I collect from this relationship? Some people text you all day, but don't value you. Some people post you online, but don't respect you privately. Some people say, I can't live without you, but still damage your self-esteem daily. Attention is not the same as cherishing. Possession is not the same as love. And being picked is not the same as being valued. A healthy relationship should not constantly reduce your confidence. One thing I noticed about people in healthy marriages and intentional relationships is this. They blossom, not because life becomes perfect, but because they are emotionally supported. A cherished person becomes stronger emotionally. They feel heard, they feel respected, they feel appreciated. Even correction comes with love and dignity. You don't feel constantly small around somebody who genuinely cherishes you. This is the pressure many young people are facing today. Everybody wants quick relationship validation. People are scared of being single, so they rush into relationships just to say, at least somebody picked me. But choosing the wrong person can create years of emotional damage. There is nothing wrong with desiring love, but never become so desperate to be chosen that you ignore whether you are truly valued. Because some relationships look beautiful publicly, while privately somebody feels invisible. The right relationship will not leave you constantly starving emotionally. Yes, relationships require effort. Yes, nobody is perfect. But there is a difference between normal relationship challenges and constantly feeling emotionally neglected. The right person will not just admire your beauty. They will respect your mind, protect your peace, value your presence, support your growth, and treat your heart carefully. That is cherishing. So before you celebrate being chosen, ask yourself, am I genuinely cherished? Because being chosen can happen quickly. But being cherished is intentional. And intentional love creates healthier relationships, healthier marriages, better emotional stability, and long-term peace. Never reduce your standards just because you are afraid of waiting. It is better to be deeply valued later than emotionally abandoned inside a relationship today. Comment and subscribe to this channel so that more people can get this knowledge. And if this message touched you, share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. This is Talk with B, where we talk about love, dating, marriage, emotional healing, and intentional relationships. I'll see you in the next video.